Peggy. It is wee hours of the morning. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to get up and show you how I made this really cute stinking card. Isn't that too cute? I know. But here's the reason I wanted to show you. Super simple. But I was having a little issue with my stamp. Let me bring it back in here and show you. Because it seems like either I'm rocking, you know you don't want to rock when you stamp, or one side of this is a little bit wider than the other, and I always get what we call an ink booger around here, a line there, and it just drives me crazy. So I figured out a way at the last minute how to fix that, and I just want to show you. Now the stamp sets that I'm going to be using are going to be the Big Wish. Let me back out here just a little bit. The Big Wish, which is in our Celebrate Every Day, and then my always go-to Gorgeous Grunge. This has been the greatest investment I think I've made in a long time in my stamps. It has helped me out, plus, you know, when I have little boo-boos that I want to cover up, and I'm able to use it for a lot of other cool things. So let me show you what I did here. I ended up, let's see, I used this first. I used our pumpkin pie. Let me scooch back in here a little bit because I want to, now you know, because I'm trying to show you this little doodad that happened, it won't happen, but you'll get the idea if you need to fix yours. So, you know, our ink pads are pretty juicy, so you want to not really press into them hard. So I'm going to give this a little inking up here, making sure I've got ink where it needs to be. There we go. And then I kind of stamped this one so it would be a little high. Let's go about there. Oh, and of course, it didn't do it. Normally I get this little funky line at the side of it where I rock the stamp, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out here. So that's that one. Scooch this over here. I'm going to bring in my gumball green. I am really liking this color green. I'm glad that I ended up getting it. I kept putting it off thinking, oh, I've got green. I don't need any other greens. Let's make sure we got that on there. And then I'm going to bring this and put it down just a little lower. Okay, I'm really getting flustered. I almost want to make it do it. But now here's the other thing I always do. I don't know if you can see this right here. When I stamp off, I get a little bit of ink on my rubber pad here. Now I use this pad all the time when I stamp, when I remember. When I'm doing videos sometimes I forget. But you really do get such a good impression when you use that. Alright, let's see if the blue one's going to do it. If it's not, it's not. Let me bring this in and show you what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can find it even. Let me look a minute. Oh, here it is right here. Do you see this weird little line? Maybe you can't. But that actually is the side of this stamp where when I stamped I went off a little bit. But because I brought in my Gorgeous Grunge and stamped across the bottom, it kind of looked like streamers going up maybe. I'm using my imagination. And, well, then it covered it. Nobody really sees it except me. I don't know if it'll do it. Now, here's the trick. If you do it with the green, well, then you make green little streamers at the bottom. If you make it with the blue, you'll do it with blue. So, that's just what I found. Worked really well. And then the blue, I put right about there. Oh, of course, this is too funny. You gotta see this. There's one of those little lines I was telling you about. Of course, because I moved this down, it didn't show up. Oh well, I'm going to show you anyway. I'm going to put this off of here. So over there I didn't get off. That way it doesn't get on my card. Okay, let's go try just a sec. And I don't know if you've noticed here, I kind of like the way that on occasion you get that lightness. It looks like shading there. And I was kind of bummed. I wanted to put those little, I guess, hashtag kind of looks here. And I picked up the wrong white marker. We've got a thin tip one at Stampin' Up. And the one I had was one from Galaxy. And I didn't realize till after I started it that it was the fatter one. It didn't make very good hash marks, but you know, that'll work. Alright, so then, let's see. I'm going to bring this in. I hope that's going to stay on there. Now, let's see. I guess I'll go ahead and do the orange. Maybe I'll do the blue. No, I'm going to do the orange. Let's just do this. Well, this is so funny. I'm trying so hard now to mess up, and I didn't. Oh, that's the way it goes. And then all I did was just ink off the edge here a little bit and do these at the bottom just to give it that little look. That's why I love this stamp collection. Okay, that takes care of that one. Then I'm going to bring back in the blue. I should have done that sooner. And I'm going to just stamp my sentiment right here. This is what I love about quick birthday cards or any kind of card that's quick. I like quick and easy, but then everybody says, oh my gosh, this is so great. You went to a lot of trouble, and I don't dare say, oh no, it was so simple. Now this is where your stamp, oh look, I got one there. Your Stamp-A-Majig would work really well, but mine's not here yet. I just ordered mine, so then I could make sure I got it right where I wanted it. But this is right where I want it, whether I do or I don't. Not bad. Alright, so there you go. Now all I have to do to this is add some ribbon to it. I'll back it. I can use any of those three colors to do my back matting on this particular one. Let me close up my ink pad here real quick. I don't like to leave those open. I'll bring the card back in and show you. On this particular one, I had a piece of scrap orange. It was a smidgen darker, but it was a nice accent, and I already had some orange ribbon cut. But I could use any of the three colors to back it, as you know. Well, there you go. That's my quick little video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and you can start giggling now that you noticed I didn't make any mistakes, because I didn't this time. Oh, I know what other thing I did. I stamped the blue balloon. Can you see my little, right there? And the reason I did that is because I overlapped my strings, which I didn't want to do. So there was an orange line in my balloon. So to take care of that little problem, I stamped it on a piece of scrap paper, and I just fussy cutted the top little balloon and gave it a little bit of dimension there. Alright, that's everything for today. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll run all the information across the bottom as usual. You all have a great one. Bye.